We have made connection with MySQL. As you know, there can be several databases in MySQL as we have seen before. So it's very important to select the database to work with. So let's select our database PHP in 15 days now. Like the procedure of connecting to MySQL, database selection is also very simple and straightforward and is only one line code. Just write another command for MySQL underscore select underscore db, and this command takes two arguments. First one is the name of database, and as we need to select our PHP in 15 days database, just make sure you don't make a spelling mistake. The second argument is link identifier. This is actually the link of connection we just created between our site and MySQL. So just put the variable $con we just created here as link identifier. Also add the code we discussed before or die to get the errors in case something goes wrong. Let's go back to the browser and you can see no any errors. You can use the conditional statements here too. Let's put this command in a variable $db and write an if statement, echo database selected, else echo database wasn't selected, and that's it. Let's put a BR tag between them, and now you can see both the success messages. Now if we misspell database name and try to run this connection and selection code, you can see MySQL errors along with our custom messages, as MySQL searched for all the databases with the name we provided but couldn't find one. So it threw the error message along with our own custom message. Let's change database name back to the correct name. This second parameter is really important, but still if you don't provide it, MySQL will automatically select the latest connection used. Let's remove it from here and just check it out, and you can see no any errors. But I suggest you to make your habit to always mention this with DB selection, as sometimes you might need to connect with 2 or more MySQL databases. So at that time you must need to mention the link identifier of one of database connections. Which one do you want to use for one particular query? At the moment you can see all of this code has messed up, and if you want to use this connection code for another project, you will be going to each line to change username, password and database name, etc. Let's make it a little cleaner and easy to understand, and of course easily reusable. Let's create some constant here and put all these values in these constants. Host 127.0.0.1 and define user root, password empty and db PHP in 15 days. So we have given all the values of our project to these constants, and let's just call these constants instead of putting values directly for all the arguments. Let's remove this IP and just place host here, and then replace root and place user, and then password, and then for db name just replace with constant db. Now you can see that it's very easy to see the host, user, password and database. Also we can just copy paste this file for all the other projects and just change the credential here. You don't need to go into the code and make any errors anymore. Just a little change here, couldn't connect to MySQL, and little here couldn't connect to database. So if we get any error, we know which thing actually is not working. Now we can remove that conditional statements as well and just make our code cleaner. Let's try one last time. Go back to the browser and you can see no errors, and it means everything is working fine. And this is all for today's training session. I hope you enjoyed learning new things. Don't you ever think you have become the master of the code you just learned, but go and try writing the code on your own. Got my point? See you on day 11. Take care.